All right, welcome back to Cheer Shot Reality. Here, this is Ronell Hunt right now. I'm with Justin and Josh as well. Jumping straight on into another session of Heel or Face. First off, starting off, Charlotte kicking Ric Flair to the curb. What do you guys think on this, heel or face?
I'm going to face Charlotte's promo on Monday Night Raw, and I'll even go further than that, Justin. You know, you can like things, you can super like them on Tinder, you can do all this great stuff on social media now. You can like, love everything on Facebook. This might have been the best women's promo in the past 10 years. Charlotte brought out so much realism to her speech, the way that she actually made her father cry, and kudos to Rick, because I think Ric Flair did a fantastic job at selling this, but when you bring the real life
You're ridiculously
background,
hot for Charlotte. You're ridiculously hot for
She
Charlotte.
is a blonde, and she is a part of me, so I love the fact that Charlotte was so good at bringing out everything in her personal life that you know has to be bottled down back there. It has to be bottled in her heart that she was a little girl watching her father on television. Now, she might have made something that was small and blew it up, but that's what professional wrestling is. Whenever you have something so good like this from Charlotte, really delivered spot on and really make her father feel like a piece of garbage and turn the fans against the beloved, Nature Boy Ric Flair. He got it. Best promo from a woman in the past 10 years.
You're insane.
Better than AJ Lee's pipe bomb. Better than AJ Lee's pipe bomb.
I am healing this. This was the right promo on the script. It was the right promo that needed to be cut, but it was far too much screaming, far too much hollering back at the audience. It went on forever. It felt like it went on for 10 years. I'm healing this.
You're crazy.
I'm glad that
You're
Rick
crazy.
is gone. I'm glad Rick's gone. It was the right thing to do. It was the right thing to do, but it was too much. I couldn't take it.
It was too much. So they get the crowd involved. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
The crowd was involved because they were annoyed.
That's the point of a heel, Justin. Why does she have to be cool? Why does she have to be a cool heel?
No, don't give me myself.
Why
I
does she have
lost
to be
the
a cool
emotion.
heel, Justin?
Lost the emotion in it. Ronell.
Charlotte, yes.
All right. Jumping on in. Slow it down, guys. Heel or face? Enzo Amore returning to Raw, but without being in a match. Heel or face, guys?
I am facing Enzo Amore coming back on Raw the way he did. Look, he's cleared from the concussion protocol. He wouldn't have been out there or got knocked down if he wasn't. It was the right thing to do. You don't just throw him right back in a match right away. No. You let people wait to get that. You have him out there, do the smack talk deal, have him right there on the side of Big Cass, but you don't give the people Big Cass and Enzo on TV. Maybe it comes this week, but you don't give it right away. You milk it a little bit.
You do.
You welcome him back.
No.
Welcome him back.
I'm going to heal this.
It's like sex. You want to just, it's nice foreplay. Let
what do
people
you
wait
know about
for it.
sex?
I just let people
You've had
wait
sex
for
with
it.
the same woman
Let
for the
people
past
wait
10
for
years.
it. Let
Get
people
over
wait
yourself.
for it.
I'm going to heal this because I think Enzo Amore, Big Cass should have came out and cut a promo on the team that actually took out Enzo Amore, and that was the Vaudevillains, a team that wasn't even featured on Raw, but instead what you do is you go to the Dudley Boys, a team that I like. I'm happy that they're back, but I don't understand why you have him come out, cut the promo, which is fantastic. He's always going to be spot on the mic like I am on this show. But you need to put him in a match, very small pieces. If he did his one move on the outside, why couldn't you do that in a ring against the Vaudevillains? Put Enzo and Cass in a match, returning Enzo against the Vaudevillains, pick up the victory, shoot them to the top of the WWE Tag Team division, because that's what you need. How you doing?
Ronell.
All right, guys, last one coming right now. Heel or face? The Shane McMahon Tell-All podcast. Heel or face? What do you guys got for me?
I'm going to slightly heal the Shane McMahon podcast, and I'll tell you one reason and one reason only. No Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, I get the fact that everybody likes the connection with Mick Foley jumping off of Hell in a Cell at King of the Ring in Pittsburgh, and comparing that to to Shane McMahon jumping off Hell in a Cell in Dallas in front of 101,000 people. But I think it's frustrating to me when I'm sitting here listening to Shane McMahon for an hour, and then at the last 20 minutes, it's, well, I remember this about my career, Shane. I remember this about my career. Mick, we understand what you've done in your career, and kudos to you for making such an impact. But make the podcast about Shane McMahon, because it's been so long, and we want to hear so many stories about Mr. Money, and not Mr. Mick Foley.
I'm gonna face the podcast. It was not.
We never get along. We never agree.
It was not the tell-all that WWE was trying to pitch it. There really wasn't a whole. I mean, Shane was very reserved. I mean, his attitude got a little bit shortened when it got to Triple H. But otherwise, I still think it was interesting, though. It gave us a great glimpse into a guy who is the oddball in the McMahon family because he has the different personality. He's still very competitive. he's still very focused and successful, but he has a different attitude. So I thought it was great to see him sit down for an hour plus and have that talk.
But there needed to be more about Shane in that last 20. Like, okay, for instance, if this was Stone Cold wouldn't have dropped the question about Triple H. He would have picked, he would have dug, he would have found out what he wanted to hear.
But that's not something to hear.
Because Stone Cold doesn't give a hell about anybody.
Austin hurt his shoulder, so to speak.
Nah, he hurt his shoulder. I don't know about that.
Chair shot, really. Make sure you go to Pro Wrestling Tees. Get the new In LeBar We Trust
Do
t-shirt.
not buy that shirt.
Spread
Do
the
not buy
reality.
that
Get
shirt.
your new LeBar t-shirt. We got plenty more CSR coming up. YouTube, WrestleZone, iTunes. You can't miss it.